Yo, it's your boy Slug in the building. You guys already know what the deal is. Right, check this out. As you guys can see, right, I know some people was waiting for Domain Gojo, and yes, he will be arriving on August 15th, literally pretty much tomorrow from now. So when you're watching this video, if you were saving up for Domain Gojo, which I could see why, right? Because Domain Gojo is definitely one of those units that you truly do want inside your team because he's really good in every stage. Even though we know, yes, like the game is more for towards like mono teams, but Gojo, uh, his debuff is so insane, and the stun for 2 turn from his domain expansion is so powerful. It's like he fits in any team, right? No matter where you put him, he just fits, right? And he's one of the longer standing Gojo that we have by far. So let's go on with this, right? So if you was waiting for Domain Gojo, he will be coming out tomorrow, and of course alongside we are getting a new card with it, right? So if you're signing for Domain Gojo, you do get a new card. I believe this card works really good with TOJI and Taijutsu user, so amazing stuff over there. And of course this card is pretty decent, you know, like when it first came out, it was very powerful until like we got other cards out there that, you know, that keep us more sustained and having curse energy for your support units, and you wouldn't want to be using this one. Like you want something to increase your ultimate gauge or curse energy to help your supporters. And Domain Gojo is he's a support unit, but then he's slash DPS if you want him to be, right? He hits pretty hard too. So yeah, so all the brothers out there that's waiting for Domain Gojo, here's your time to rise up. Very cool, man. Domain Gojo still live up to this day, but just keep a fair warning. But if you was waiting for Domain Gojo, you don't really care what's coming up in the near future, like Young Nanmi, Chozo, or even like we're getting closer and closer to the 2-year anniversary for JP, but of course getting closer to global since this is the global version, right? So but we're getting closer to that stage of the game. So that's going to be very cool right there. So Domain Gojo will be arriving on August 15th, guys, and it'll be lasting until September 4th. Interesting. So a very long I think 3-week period somewhat, right? So not only that, right, of course we have this, right? So this is gonna be the new Recollection bit. I mentioned this over here on the Domain Gojo banner. That's the only place that you will be getting it so far. So if you really want this card, I don't think this card is recommended. It just is, it's okay to have. It's not like a game breaking card for Taijutsu users, but it's a nice card to get, right? I guess this card is still valuable when it comes to this one right here. So if you get this Domain Gojo, getting either these two Recollection bits will not hurt you at all, right? So here we go right here. So we also got this for news, right? The Imaginary Realm. So looking very cool. So we gonna be versing TOJI, and this is gonna be nuts, man. Seeing this is pretty nuts. And of course we know how this work right here. So save up your stamina, because you're gonna need stamina to get these. If I remember correctly, like we get these so many times, but pretty much save up your stamina. If you're not using them, cap it out or whatever before this things arrive, right? So we're gonna be fighting against TOJI. Of course we're gonna be getting ticket. I believe the ticket that we're gonna be getting is it's gonna be for the Gojo ticket. So we get 10 ticket like always to get Domain Gojo. If you get really lucky on Temple, I hope you guys get lucky for sure, man. Could that be a blessing to your account if you're just looking forward for Domain Gojo? But of course, if you guys already have them, chasing for dupes, not necessary to go for Domain Gojo if you're trying to go for dupes, right? So I wouldn't advise you to go for dupes. But if you just got into the game, you missed out on Domain Gojo, and when the period when he arrived, I would highly suggest you would want to go for Gojo though. He's just that broken and he fits everywhere. Right? Compared to like all the other debuffer and buffer units in the game, they fit mainly in their respective mono team, while Domain Gojo just fits everywhere, like I said. Right, so we're gonna get rewards, just the normal stuff. Of course, I believe that's a new badge. Not sure why they're showing that. Challenge the battle with the special rules. So it's gonna be the SP thing. So I'm most likely gonna be going live and see if I can get 24th on this cleared. Yeah, I was, man, my JB account is horrible, but my global account kinda goated. So yeah, I'm going to try to get the 24 points here so I could get all the rewards, the max rewards that we could get during this event. So that's just mostly like the stuff that we have going on. I know it do look very like, oh man, when is we gonna get young Nanami? And I believe, and from what I remember from JP, it did took young Nanami like a whole month to arrive after Shoko. But of course, I don't know we're in this celery period anymore, because it does feel a little bit slow at the moment, right? So because they mentioned about like things are just probably gonna slow down. Someone, they didn't really say it like that, but they just saying that we're not sinking anymore. But if we're not sinking, right? Are we into the phase where we're slowing down a bit? Like maybe in like pump the brakes at like, we was going times 2 speed. Maybe they pumped into 1.5 speed or 1.25 speed, because it does feel a little bit faster still, but then it feels a little bit like kind of dry, right, in JJK Fan Parade on both version JP and global. But that's how I see it from there. Of course, if we're I believe we're supposed to be, I actually don't know if we're supposed to get a rerun for TOJI. They haven't mentioned it in here. So, well, maybe does this say in here? The limited time Fuji battle available in the imaginary event. Player could earn rewards, okay, clear story quests, and so on, so on. Feature limited time hidden titles, okay. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe I was maybe mistaken. Maybe Toji didn't get a reward. Maybe it was this that had that came up. So yeah. So as you guys can see, that's what we're getting. So Domain Gojo's coming. It look like we don't got anything new. Um, this code is still up. So this one, Valentine 9 for yikes. Okay. Yeah, so that's pretty much all we have, right? So Domain Gojo, and we got the Toji imaginary realm coming up. So we got something to do for the time being. It does feel very dry over here in JJK. So yeah. So get your Domain Gojo if you haven't yet. I hope you guys like this video. Subscribe to your boy if you haven't yet, and don't forget to hit the bell for more JJK news. I will definitely be live for this, of course, because I'll be grinding for TOJI. I'll be grinding the TOJI event to get the free 10 ticket and see if I could get lucky. I already got Domain Gojo, but I don't mind getting dupes, of course, right? But I wouldn't mind getting one of these memory, because it's literally like memory Kaizen at the end of the day. But I'll see you guys on the next one. Love y'all, and one.